Let's play the over-under game.
Oh, I love over-under. It's been a while, Grant. We haven't been able to do it because we didn't know who the hell was starting at quarterback. All right. Over or under Jimmy Garoppolo, 250.5 passing yards. Keep in mind, he's hit this mark 4 out of the last 5 games.
Under.
Okay. I agree with you, by the way. I think the 49ers are going to try to run the heck out of the ball, take the ball out of his hands. That's got to be
if it's over,
thing.
That's bad news for the 49ers.
I agree.
Under.
I agree. Because it's not, again, we just talked about it. 4 out of the last 5 games he's gotten there, but they haven't been the best games for him. So, okay. So let's talk about the turnovers then. Over or under 1.5, or excuse me, let's talk about touchdowns. Over or under 1.5 total TDs. He has not reached this mark in the last 3 games started. Above 1.5.
Jimmy?
Yep.
Under. I mean, they're under. That's how I feel.
Okay.
It's
fair.
This dude has thrown 4 picks in the last 2 games. I saw how Kyle treated him in the playoffs last time I didn't trust him. Dude, he's going to throw like 11 passes in this game. Under. Under.
I'm going to go over. Okay. Just because I feel like one of those yak boys can get it and take it for him. So I'm going to go over.
All
right. But let's go the same thing with turnovers. Over 1.5 turnovers. 3 out of the last 5 games, he has had that.
I'm going to say under just because I think Kyle is going to successfully take the game so far out of his hands. Under.
Okay. I'll go under as well. I'm going to go 2 touchdowns, 1 interception.
Oh, okay. Damn. Big Jimmy Garoppolo guy over here.
Yeah.
You and Jackhammer, he's always in lockstep and how much you love Jimmy. All right.
That's funny.
Yeah.
49ers, 135.5 rushing yards. They've done that 8 times this season. You're going over. Okay. It has to be, right? They have to go over.
They want to win.
I agree. Dallas gives up a lot of yards.
Because Mitchell and Debo are healthy. Over. And Kyle is mentally healthy. Over.
Okay. All right.
He's got this.
I think I know where you're going with this one because you said there's not going to be a lot of passes thrown, but Ayuk, 50.5 yards receiving. He's eclipsed that 6 out of the last 8 games.
I'm going to go over because I feel like it's going to be Kittle and Debo who are going to be muted in the passing. It seems to me like Ayuk is their guy. Jennings is a secret weapon, but whenever defenses overplay Kittle and Debo, you get burned by a 30-yard catch by Ayuk, right? I think I'm going to say over. Over.
Okay. I'm going to go under.
He's getting a lot of one-on-ones. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
He is. No, he's really good, and I like Ayuk. Yeah. I just got a feeling it's not going to be his game.
Okay.
Debo Samuel, over or under 100.5 yards. He's done that 8 times this season. He's reached at least 100.5. Over?
Yeah.
I go under. I go under. Oh. I think it's going to be a big game for Kittle. I think Kittle's going to be the one this week. I don't have a Kittle one on here, but Kittle's the one for me that I think has a big game. So I'm going to go under for Debo. Okay, 49ers defense. They average 3 sacks per game. Do they get over 2.5?
Yes, over.
Okay. Because Dallas has a really good offensive line though, Grant. Like the outside guys. The interior is kind of weak. So maybe Armstead has a big game again.
I'm just really impressed with the Niners pass rush right now. Like, I was in Cincinnati being like, man, this pass rush is weak. And ever since then, they've just been – they swarm Burrow. They swarm Tannehill. I'm impressed. I'm not betting against this pass rush right now. Over.
Yeah, I feel like this defensive line right now is on fire. They're every bit as scary as they were in 2019, in my opinion, right now at this very moment.
They are.
I'm going to go over as well.
Damn.
Yeah, he's really good. Shout out Bay Area Baller for calling that one.
Yep. Legendary take, dude. Honestly, I know he's watching right now. Like you will live in not infamy, the opposite of infamy. You're famous for that. You called that. I was like, I don't know, Samson Ebicon. You're like, dude, you're missing it. Arden Key. You were right. You were right. Everyone follow Bay Area Baller. He was right. Anyway,
he was right.
He was right.
Okay. And the last one, I think this is a huge one. Can they hold the Cowboys under 85.5 rushing yards? They've done that 5 out of the last 9 games on defense. 85.5.
I think they can. Yes. Under. I think they can.
Really?
I think they can. Zeke, I'm not impressed. I think he's washed.
I think Zeke's washed as well.
I like Pollard, but I don't know how many carries he can get. Yes. Under.
Zeke is washed. I agree with that. I saw it immediately, game 1 of the season. A lot of people said it was Tampa's defense. I just don't see the explosiveness from him. They like to run to the outside. That's how they pick up a lot of their yards. And if Aziz is there, Greenlaw, and Fred Warner, I just don't see it happening. I agree with you. I'm going with the under. So we both have the 49ers rushing for over 135.5, and we both have them holding the Cowboys under 85.5. That bodes very well for the San Francisco 49ers.
Yep. Kyle's counter run plays will take Parsons out of the play. Jimmy throws for 350 and 4 TDs. Kidding. Okay.
Oh, I was like, dang.
Damn. Wow. I would have definitely a different opinion of Jimmy. Over or under on land snaps, 2.
Under.
Jesse competing with Rob on camera clarity. Yeah, Jesse's killing it right now. I gotta get my game up, man.
It's a camera trick. I wish I could tell you, but I hold all the secrets.
Okay. Dallas 12-5 record in a way is a joke. 6-0 in their division, 6-5 versus teams outside the division. Niners are more battle testing as contenders. Agree.
That's true. But they do have a couple really good wins. I want to give them credit for beating the Patriots on the road. I think that was a really, really big win for them. Like that one is the most impressive.
They got some bad losses, though. They lost to Denver by 14. Now, the Niners lost to Colt McCoy, so you know what? It happens. Every time you guys say over, I like to pretend you're talking on walkie-talkies. Like over. Grant, tell us about when you first realized Debo was fast. Training camp, his rookie year. Just him running down the field. I was like, just watching him I'm terrible at scouting, but just watching him at South Carolina, I didn't see that at all. And seeing him on the field against cornerbacks, I could tell that he was really freaking fast. So I have to say, like,
was this before or after you noticed his enormous glutes?
A little after. He's thick as.
I'll never let that take go.
I was right though. He's definitely built like a running back. All right,
he is built like a running back.
He is.